Ladies and gentlemen, as we gather here today, let us not forget that mankind is facing unprecedented problems. In the last couple of months, our prosperous society was suddenly put on hold due to COVID-19. Different countries, politicians, and people like us are wondering, what is the solution? When will the vaccine be invented? When can we come out of our homes and reconnect with each other, celebrating life as we normally do? In the midst of this pandemic, escalated conflicts between nations and peoples saddens me even more. How do we use technology to address these issues? I believe this is the theme of this very conference, and I feel privileged to offer my thoughts on this matter. Let's look at artificial intelligence in its entirety. Today, we're experts in data collection and data processing. But we're far from being experts in decision making. How do we make sense of data? And how can we learn efficiently from real occurrences like COVID-19? And how do we make well-informed decisions to address the challenges we're facing today? Let me share with you about intelligent decision making based on small data and AI-driven optimization. Decision making is a task that we undertake every day. For medical applications, one needs to decide on the best allocation of resources to remove the bottleneck in the process. Medical professionals face the challenge of how to identify the best drugs based on limited experimental data. In the financial industry, how does one reduce risk and maximize gain? How does the government establish policies that will benefit its population? With regards to connectivity for smart cities, what is the best way to manage transportation infrastructure? For the manufacturing industry, how do we design the best products and the processes that will better serve users? We make decisions every day, but perhaps you're already aware that we often don't make the best and most well-informed decisions based on solid knowledge and real-world data. And then how do we use AI to support intelligent decision making? Mankind has done well using big data, as is the case with AlphaGo triumphing over the best Go player alive. But in reality, with cases such as the ones listed on the last slide, we do not have big data. Take, for example, COVID-19. We only have SARS, H1N1, Ebola, and a few other rare cases to learn from. And what about events in the future that haven't even happened yet? For instances, designing a new product or a new smart city that never existed before. How do we make good decisions in these scenarios? You have probably realized in many of those real-world decision-making situations, there's only small data. And often this data is complex and involves multiple factors. Therefore, there's a need for small data-based learning, or what academia calls few-shot learning. There's a need for technology that tells us how best to fuse data and the knowledge so that we can make urgent decisions wisely. Mankind has accumulated so much knowledge, explicit or tacit. We ought to use prior knowledge and precious small data for future predictions and decisions. All of those demand efficient, small data-based learning and optimization algorithms and the best decision support tools. I and my fellow students and researchers have been working on intelligent decision making for the past 20+ years. We started from rule-based expert systems, and today we work with graph and statistics-based knowledge. We have developed many AI-driven optimization algorithms based on small data, with the majority of the applications in industrial product design. Through the years, we have solved some very challenging problems and developed new tools for wider applications of these technologies. Let's look at an example. The slide shows a problem we worked for a major automaker. The problem involved optimizing clamp locations during the assembly of a car. And during this assembly of a car, the locations of clamps has a significant impact on the quality of the assembling. The scale of the problem, however, is phenomenal. The total number of solutions is on the scale of 10 to the power of 172. To put this in perspective, consider the universe, which spans 93 billion light years. The total number of atom particles is only on the scale of 10 to the power of 80 to 82. We use the small database learning and AI-driven optimization technologies and found the best solution overnight. The total number of data points for learning was only 10,000. Compared to 10 to the power of 172, we are talking about less than a particle of sand in the sea. The best solution improved the quality by 65%. In the journey of intelligent decision making, there's still a long way to go. For you, the listener, I ask for you to pay attention to this area of research and to devote your energy and intelligence to pushing the boundary of what we know. In closing, let's reflect on the theme of this conference: intelligent connectivity and indivisible community. To achieve this goal, the world needs both technical and non-technical solutions. From the technical perspectives, we need to connect, to share, cooperate, and make win-win decisions for the common good of mankind. We need to accumulate, store, utilize, share, and integrate our collective knowledge with data for more intelligent learning and decision making. We need to intelligently optimize our decisions for the well-being of humans, not just one country, one nation, or one race. We have all heard the saying, where there is a will, there is a way. Let each one of us do our part to create a better community and a better world. Thank you very much.